Yup. I do want to say this video might be unhinged because I have the urge to grab this gummy Skittle packet next to me. But these are 5 ops. I personally have a pick in usage on boiler upstairs. So just to say this, I don't have no wall denial only because I feel like people do normalize wall. And think about this: if you focus all your energy and sights on the wall, main breach, aka, they're not going to want to push nowhere else but the breach. You know what I mean? So push breach, you know? But if you don't put your main focus on breach, they can push anywhere else but breach because they know they can get that wall without no hassle. So just to say, into including extensions as well in site in general, that plays a big part in what I'm trying to say here. So if it's needed, extend the sites. And just to say this, also recap again. Once again, I didn't get no wall denial. The most is Tubral. And when you see Tubral, I will play it more often. But Mira, put it close. Put it close to the side of the wall as possible, so it wouldn't be much. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have to really put your body out in the open so that you can like narrow and wide swing because you wouldn't see much. And based off the mirror, you can literally see the window. So that something is a plus. When I play mirror, I do put them close to me. I put them close to me as possible because I'm mirror. I'm stationed. I'm gonna play with my mirrors. But people do put one mirror in a desk area as well, which I will show later. But just to say, like, I don't really do that because I don't play over there. Me personally, like, if I'm playing this map in particular, I'm either playing Fountain or I'm playing B side. I mean A side. That is it. I'm not doing that extra mirror shit, bro. Me personally, it's uncalled for. I don't like it, and it's so small of a room that people don't realize you can get shot. You can get shot. You can get shot from the bottom. That was a fat ass stutter. But yeah, as showed there, you can put the mirror there, but I don't do that. Me personally, honestly. With mirror, like I said, stationed. Like, just stationed, bro. This setup is not only just so you can stay put. I say that because when people always play this map, they love to sit in lockers. They love to sit in the default corner and just sit there and hope for one angle kill. Like, bro, that is so 2014. Can you move around? Can you help the team out? Can you not just wait for one person to come by and kill them? You know what I mean? So I don't be liking that. But on this play here, you can also help the team out on just shooting deep into lockers. And just to show an example, if you do try to swing this, you're not going to get hit from nobody on this side. Those walls should be reinforced, and maybe if someone's coming up on that mirror, you can see you can see them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm stuttering only because I'm talking at the same time, but still thinking about these Skittles. I'm not gonna lie. Now that's some crazy shit, but I don't know. With mute, also with mute, there's a trick. I mean, most people should know. You know what I'm saying? And I do want to say this before it gets to the video deeper. Do not, I repeat, do not use mute for wall denial. He doesn't take all up the whole wall in any map, in any wall scenario. Mute is not built for wall denial. He's built for drone entry, intel entry. That's Ayana clones. Now you have Sins he can disarm. You have Aurora doors. You have Bravo drones. You have all these things he can disable with his mute jammer. On the pings here, if Thermite were to play this, he can still get the wall. And it's no hassle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but it's a mute jammer there. Yeah, we know that, but it's not getting much of the area, and then you're risking to put more mute jammers on one wall and then you can have drones just come freely on any other side. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, don't try to normalize mute being used for the wall, because he really can't. He can, but he can't. But if you are going to do it, you have to watch the wall. And let's be for real, no one watches Bandit tricks. What I mean by that is, like, when Bandit is trying to trick a wall, no one is watching him. Literally, everyone expects him to get it so perfectly and then just walk away. But me personally, if I see a person with a Bandit trick, bro, I'm gonna throw a ram right through that door and I'm killing you. Because, bro, no one's gonna help you. No one's watching you. No one is gonna watch your back. But just be like, bro, you made me get killed. Like, no. That was on you, not on him. You know? So please, don't use it on the wall. What you do here, you put the mute jammer here, so if any drone tries to join you out on this wall, you throw that C4 across this wall as fast as you can. If you hear an Ostershire deploy, a Monty, anyone planting, that C4 is sitting right there on that ground and is blowing up anyone who's in this vicinity. Let's be real. Like I said earlier, like I said in my previous videos, I'm gonna try working on my talking, because I feel like sometimes I don't feel like talking. That's why I stutter a lot, or not even stutter. I stumble on my words. But bro, be for real. Like, I don't be giving a fuck. So I'm being honest with you, bro. But yeah, if you're gonna play this hallway, okay, hear me out. I'm gonna be so transparent. I used to do this, like, I used to reinforce these double hallways wall and then have a rotation here, and then I used to play it. But what if you do have this? You must have this reinforced, because if they're damn nigga, if they're coming from break room, and they can't catch you on the rotation, they're gonna wallbang you. So it's like you have to have that reinforced. If not, you're screwed. But most importantly, please use mute for intel denial. Like I said, Ayanas, Bravas, Aurora Doors, Sins, you know, all those people that have a leverage on doing things without even... People who have a leverage of doing things without even putting their body at risk is an issue. And that's intel. So, for example, if Ayana wants to come through this hallway, she's going to run through 2 mute jammers, and she won't be able to get through this shit at all. So, if Office and Fountain is not being watched, this is an easy kill zone. Walk in, you literally have sight in less than like 20 steps, and then you're killing them. Maybe more than 20 steps, but yeah, you're killing them. But those walls must be reinforced so you won't get trapped up or like squabbled in Fountain. You know what I'm saying? But only if you have that rotation, you have to reinforce those 2 hallway walls so you can be safe to travel back and forth, and also just try to rotate. You may say, what am I doing here? I'm demonstrating the mirrors. If this mirror in front of you is popped and you rely on the mirror that it's crouched, don't play the mirror. So that's why I say, if you do want to play mirrors your way, put one mirror here is a must, but put the other one in desk area, because if you're sitting here on this mirror crouched, and then this wall is like head holes as a head for a mirror, and you're sitting on this mirror, and this is broken, that's an easy one tap. Like, you're getting flashed from the rotation. You can't run because someone's coming right through. You're gonna get killed regardless, because you're gonna get pinched. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is like, don't try to put the mirror on there and force it. Literally just put one mirror on the fountain wall is a must, and then the other one put it on this wall, because, you know, I've seen most people do it, you know what I'm saying? And most people put it here, the other mirror here, but I don't like that. That mirror sucks butt. So I was like, don't put the mirror there. Honestly, I don't care who it is, don't put the mirror there, bro. It's trash. But yeah, one fountain, one desk, or both fountain. That's it. I'm not no mirror. I mean, I'm kind of a mirror main, but still, you know what I'm saying? Don't be doing that lame shit, bro. Honestly. But yeah, that's mute. I think I have Tubadao next or someone else. No, Goyo. So with Goyo, oh, it's Tubadao. It's Tubadao. I'm tripping. Next is Goyo. So with Tubadao, this is what I was saying. This is your only wall denial. Only because, like I said earlier, if you're focused on this wall, they're not gonna push nowhere else but this wall. And yeah, like they're gonna want the wall open that bad enough. You know what I mean? So it's like might as well not get wall denial. I have to really get into wall denial because I don't really use wall denial. I'm the person who's like really running around getting the kills or just anchoring, honestly, or fragging. I'm not going bandit for the wall. I'm going bandit for like the gun, honestly. And most people say like if you're bandit, you must bandit trick. My guy, I'm not gonna bandit trick at all. Cause first and foremost, no one's gonna help me get the wall. That's one. And then two, if I'm playing bandit, I'm playing iron sight with suppressor. So it's like, bro, I'm not doing that. I'm putting the bandits on the wall and I'm walking away. They get it, they don't. Hey, oh well, you got it. So it's like, yeah. But for Tubadao, if you do want to help bandit get the wall as Tubadao, you put your ice canister on the wall and then you time it just right. Let bandit put the battery on the wall and then shoot your canister. The moment that thing goes off, which is your the bandit, it will destroy anything on the wall. So it basically with timing and patience, because normally you will ice the wall, you wait until the time goes down, it detonates, and then boom, they got wall. That was useless, you know. But now with bandit and Tubadao combo, you can ice the wall, let bandit put his battery on the wall, and then the moment it gives him the cue on that it's actually on the wall, destroy your canister, and then the wall is unplayable because is on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like Tubadao is not useless. He has a perfect loadout in my opinion, of course. And then just to display here that yes, Tubadao can see your feet. It's like walking in the snow. So it's like you leave footprints in the snow. So you can be under or whatever, ice canister the ground, and then when you see the footprints at the end of the ice barrier of like the surface, you can put your C4 on the surface and kill them. You know what I'm saying? Tubadao is not useless, and I don't see much people using him because they're trash with him or they don't know how to use him. You know what I mean? Just Tubadao, not Tubadao. This is Goyo. With Goyo, can we normalize stop putting Goyos on breach, not on barricades? It's like they shoot it, and then some barricades do lead outside, which is good, but it's like half of them don't. So if you're putting Goyos in plain sight, which is okay, but sometimes it's not because enemies just be trigger hungry, and then they'll shoot anything they see. So it's like you pop that for no reason, bro. Just for like 10 points, you know what I'm saying? But if you put it in certain ways that they're forced to pop it, and then it puts them at a disadvantage, which in the end it might put you in the same spot as well. Try to not put it there. But on this Goyo canister here, you can honestly impact this Goyo. But honestly, I do miss the Goyo. You can honestly peek it or impact it, which I'm trying to display here. But I have 4 Goyos around the map that me personally, I decided to put there because why not? If you aim it right, sorry, this lame ass cold, but it's going away though. I'm not sick. If you aim it right, you can actually take that away and then detonate it. What I do with Goyos that I don't really speak about, I put them on the edge of walls where that it causes an impact. Same thing with cap cans and Goyos. The impact of the cap can lets off the Goyo trap. Same thing with breach charges. Let's say if this wall was hard and then Thermite or Ace got the wall or Habana, well, maybe Thermite, they're gonna expect the Thermite to go off, they push in, or maybe smoke it off, and then push in. But in reality, when they hit that wall, the impact of the Thermite breach will blow up the canister. And we all know a certain way when you put the canisters, they do lead outside. Like I said earlier, on the bandit, on the not bandits, on the barricades, on the doorway, door frame, whatever, windows. Some do lead outside, which is a good thing to do. But it's like certain things like on the wall, don't put them directly on the wall, but put them in a way that make sure it can take the impact and it goes off. Two things. This is outside because if they pop this, it may seem useless, but they can't play on the wall. Let's just say Ace is on the rappel on balcony, he pops it, fine. Gets the wall, fine. Now Monty cannot push that because you already know fast plant. Monty cannot push this because it's fire everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So that would save up time on just to not let Monty push in and plant. But now we just sit and wait until they plant, and then you have time to move around. You know what I'm saying, or vice versa. And earlier at the hatch, I did start putting Goyos on the hatch just for a sound cue, literally. And if they do want the hatch that bad, I'm gonna get some damage on my fire because they're getting the hatch. You know what I'm saying? But if that was played right, the fire should have led outside, which is my point. But yeah, once again, if this thermite is getting the wall and then wants to pop this Goyo, he can pop the Goyo, it's fine. But anyone that's on that barricade, on that door, that wants to fast plant, can't fast plant because it leaves kind of the whole spectrum is on that. Like, that's like damn near the whole floor. That's the whole floor. No one's gonna go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then having the wall open and then people pre-firing it, you know? Bruh, I can't, my head, literally. But yeah, that's just the whole concept of it. That's what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, I really like using Goyo like that only because it's fun and cool and awesome. Yeah, that's my point. My last Goyo, I kind of forgot where it was at. I think I remember. It's gonna show. But this last Goyo I'm gonna show, when you're playing mirror on fountain, you can shoot it if you need to leave that area. Not just so that you can leave the area in fountain in general, but just to watch that window over there. Yeah, that window. So let's just say you're playing mirror and then someone try to go over there and then pop the doorway, pop the window, and they hop in. You can pop that Goyo and it's detonating. You know what I'm saying? TMI is off topic. Trust me. When I'm not mic shy, I talk perfectly fine. But I'm knowing for a fact this is going on the broad internet, so I just have, my mind is so skeptical. I don't know why I do that all the time with myself. But yeah, bear with me. But yeah, all of. So yeah, that's just Goyo for me in general. I like Goyo. I first didn't like Goyo because people used to abuse this fucking ACOG, but me personally, I like Goyo. So I use him when I feel like it. I use him when I don't really feel like fragging, but just setting off traps just to alarm myself on where I'm going or where I'm leaving, you know. But yeah, I wasn't gonna put it there, but it was just, you know, like I said, people pop Goyo just cause for free 10 points and like it was useless. So try to have the Goyos in a way that you can use them to your benefit, not the enemies, and then don't get caught up with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, last but not least is Valkyrie. She does kind of play a part on why I don't play wall denial, and you may think, why not? I don't like playing wall denial. It's like I'm not that type of player. Like I said, I'm playing bandit, yes, but I'm putting my barriers on the wall and I'm walking away. I'm not gonna bandit trick, bro. It's useless to me, in my opinion. But yeah. These are the personal cameras I do use, and these are suggestions I do before my last one. Only because I feel like sometimes Valkyrie cameras okay, hear me out. Well, I was going to say Valkyrie cams do be useless when they're in the dumbest spots, or in the same spot, or in the spot where no one pushes. So to spare me and to let not people shoot their bullets at me with my Valkyrie cams, I put them in a spot where I can rely on them in end game, and also I can rely on them if I'm knowing I'm playing a certain way. If I'm playing a certain way, of course I'm putting Valkyries near me, nowhere else but me. But if I'm playing distance, I'm gonna put Valkyries in spots where I'm gonna have to watch my back if I want to rotate, or if I'm running around the map freely and not having no one help. I want to have Valkyries to watch my back. So, I mean, you know what I mean. So let's say if I want to push something, I want my Valkyries to watch my back. Like I want to check the Valkyrie before I even go anywhere, and then knowing I'm safe, and then I proceed. You know. So that's all my Valkyries in my opinion. I don't really like putting Valkyries, like I said, in the same spot, the same way, same positioning. It's useless. So with Valkyries, just be careful. And I say be careful because can we please normalize Valkyrie cams don't always have to be on high points. Meaning you don't have to put Valkyries on high platforms. Put them in the ground, put them on the floor, put them in corners that's on the ground, put them in nitty-gritties that the enemies can't see them. So when they're always high, it's a camera. So of course the enemy combatant is gonna know is above them, not on the ground or behind them or in the corner. So just to say Valkyrie is crazy. I'm surprised she's not even nerfed, but she is crazy. So utilize your cameras wisely, because half of the times your cameras don't need to be so fucking high up, because it's a camera. If they get red ping, they're looking up, not down, not left, not right, not on the ground. They're looking up. So it's like, please normalize putting cameras. Be creative. That's my point. Be creative. Don't try to make it seem like you have to put them so high up because you can see better. I mean, you can see better, you're right, but if you red scan, you can't see anything. So it's like, you're better safe than sorry just to not put them so high up. I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. Stop putting back your cams high up. Put them anywhere you want, but they have to be beneficial. But yeah, you know what I mean? So that's just Valkyrie, in my opinion. I feel like I touched on everyone. Pause. No pause. Maybe pause. Maybe not. I don't know. Who cares? I don't. But yeah. I touched on everyone. So yeah. I do want to try to like make more site setups in a personal point of view on how I do them, not how everyone else does them. Only because I feel like it's special. It's not only special, but it's also cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, who would have thought that your strat would have worked? And that's all I want. Like, if someone can say, bro, your strat seemed trash, like, you displaying it to me, but actually doing it actually work, that's all I need, bro. Give my credit. That's all I need, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes, damn, what the fuck? Not sometimes, all the time, people take Siege way too serious. In a way, they make it difficult. It's like Siege is already difficult. Stop making it difficult on your end and making it hard. It's already harder than what it is, bro. It's like doing something unnecessary makes it harder on everyone else because it's unnecessary. Like, I have like a game I played, like, I think it was yesterday. I rushed in with Ash on Clubhouse, and then it's a 4v3 scenario, and then we have Sight, Jim Master, we have Sight, and then Ace has the audacity to swing something that already killed the guy on. It's like, why are you swinging that? Go plan. So guess what? I TK'd him because he's moving way too slow. Like, that peek was so unnecessary. I already killed the guy on the wall. Come inside and plan. It's like the whole point to me was to, I can't even speak. I'm fucking bamboozled. The whole point of me rushing in was for you to walk in freely and to not worry about people peeking you. Can you please walk in and plan? But no, I killed the guy on the wall that was aiming at him to say. He walks in and then peeks the same angle. What are you doing? You could have been planting right now. Like, what? So I killed him. Because, like, bro, come on. Did we win the round? Yes. But, like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, you're doing too much. It is unnecessary. So like yeah, like I'm a guy that you may think that I suck or whatnot because my gameplay or like how I move was like, bro, my mind is always thinking, and that's where the good players be at. It's like aim is all you need to be good. No, it's not. But all the time, it's just the mindset. It's the mindset. If I'm thinking 10 steps ahead of you and you see me and you don't kill me, I believe you. I'm going to be under you, behind you, waiting for you, baiting you, trolling you, hoping you push your spot so I can fucking swing you off a sound. All those things off for one play. And then you're just thinking a kill. You're just thinking a headshot. You're just thinking I can kill this kid if I swing this. No. Nigga, if I have a shotgun and I shoot, I'm going prone after. Because I feel like going prone throws you off in the way that it's a shotgun, yes, but like you wouldn't expect that. And then the way you swing is a wider and narrow. It's like, bro, I'm gonna pump you right in your face. So it's like, yeah, don't do this to me, bro. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. And then yeah, this is border. The next site video, I'm not sure what it is, but it's a new video coming right after this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Yeah, BG's.